Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I am going to solve day 4 problem of this month on Leetcode. Before starting, if you guys haven't subscribed my YouTube channel yet, then please go ahead and subscribe it. Now, without any delay, let's get started with today's problem. Today I am going to solve problem number 409, longest palindrome. Okay, so in this problem we have given a string S which consists of lowercase or uppercase letters, and we have to return the length of the longest palindrome. Okay, and what is palindrome? A palindrome is a string that reads the same forward and backward. Okay, so that can be built with those letters, and letters are case sensitive. For example, AA is not considered a palindrome. Okay, so these are the examples given to us. Okay, so in this example, input string is A, B, and then C is 4 times, and then D is 2 times. Okay, and the output is 7, right? So how this 7 is palindrome? So see this string. So here, if you read it from forward, then it is like this: D C C A C C C D. And when you read it from backwards, then again it is also like this: D C C A C C D. Okay, same, right? So this is the longest palindrome that can be formed from using this string. Okay, and what is the length of this string? 7. Okay, so now let's understand this with this example. Okay, how we are going to solve this problem. Okay, so let's say this is a string given to us, right? So here, first tell me what is the count of E here. So first let's calculate the count of E. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Count of E is nothing but 5, right? And then tell me what is the count of D. 1, 2, 3. So count of D is nothing but 3. And then what is the count of A? 1, 2, 2, right? 2 is the count of A. Now tell me what is the count of B. 1, 2, count of B is also 2, right? And then what is the count of C? So count of C is nothing but 1, right? So what is the total length of my string? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13 is the total length, right? So 5 plus 3, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yes, we are right. Okay, so now see, we need to form the longest palindrome, right? So definitely I can use these strings independently. Okay, if any character is 2 times, then definitely I can use that. Okay, so let's say A is 2 times here. A is even, right? And B is also even. So let's write A 2 times now. One time let's write it in the beginning, and one time let's write it in the end. B is also 2 times. Okay, let's do one thing. Let's write B first here in the beginning, and then let's write it in the end. Okay, here. Now see, I am forming one string. If you read it from forward, then it is AB, and if you read it from backward, then it is also AB, right? So now here, next time, E is 5 times. E is 5 times, right? So okay, so let's write one E here, one E here. Let's write one E here and one E here. Okay, so I have used total 4 E's. Okay, even number of E's. I have to form the longest palindrome now, so only one E is left out. Okay, this is done. Then after that, D is 3 times. Okay, so let's use 2 D's here. One D I have used here and one D I have used here. Okay, so I have used it 2 times. Now I am only left with 1. Okay, then my C is 1 time. Okay, all C, E and D are 1 time. I can use any character here. I can use any character here. Let's say I am using C here. Okay, now C is left with 0. Okay, so let's say I am using C here. Okay, so this is the longest palindrome that I can form, right? This is the longest palindrome that I can form, right? So see here, if you read it from forward, then it is like this: A, B, E, E, D, C, D, E, E, B, A. And if I read it from backward, okay, so if I read it from backward, so first character is A, then this B, then this E, then this E, then this D, then C, D, E, E, B, and then this A from N. Now see, both are matching, right? A, B, E, E, D, C, D, E, E, B, A. Both are matching when I read it from forward and when I read it from backward, right? So this is the longest palindrome that we can form, right? So I hope that you guys are clear, right? So see here, let's understand this with this example now. Okay, so input string is this one, right? So let me copy it here. This is my input string, right? So now tell me what is the length of A is just we are using A only one time, right? And what is frequency of this B? One time. And what is the frequency of C? 4. And what is the frequency of D? That is 2, right? So definitely I can use D 2 times, one in the beginning and one in the end. And C is 4 times. Now let's use 2C here and 2C here. Okay, for even frequency we are good. We can use all the characters. Now here see, I can use either A or B. Okay, if I use both A, B, then see DCCA, DCCB. No, it is false. Okay, I can't use both A, B. I have to just use either A or B here. Okay, so now see, if you use A, DCCA, CCD, DCCA, CCD. Okay, yes, it is matching. If you use B, then it is also matching, right? So what is the length of longest palindrome? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7. So 7 is the output, right? So I hope that you guys are clear. Okay, we have to form the longest palindrome. Okay, so for odd number of characters, okay, we are using max even. Okay, max even. So see here, I'm using 4 times. Then for this D, I'm using it 2 times. And then in the end, I can use one odd character now, right? Right, I hope that this is clear. Okay, so let's say longest palindrome length is 5. Okay, so definitely means that if I'm using A here, B here, then definitely there is one odd frequency. There is one odd frequency that I can use in case of this palindrome whose length is odd. Okay, in case of even length palindrome, I cannot use odd frequency of any character. This is what I can use, right? But in case of odd, I can use one odd character. That is why see here, I am filling one odd character in between. Okay, so I hope that you guys are clear with this problem. Okay, so now let's solve this problem. Okay, so first thing is that see here, I am counting the frequency of each characters now, each all characters. So let's create one map. Let me zoom it. Okay, so first let's calculate the length as well. N is equal to s dot length, and then let's create one map of characters and integer map new hash map. And now let's iterate over my string one by one. For character C in S, let's convert it to char array. Inside this map dot put this C character, and then map dot get or default. Okay, if C is already there, then take that frequency, otherwise take 0 by default and then add 1 into it. Okay, this is done. So now we have counted the frequencies of all the characters. Then after that, let's create one variable int count, where we have to add the count, and let's create one boolean check if any frequency is odd. Okay, so by default let's take it false initially. Then we have to iterate over our map. Okay, so for how we are going to iterate our map, so map dot entry, and inside this we have our characters, right, and integer, and let's name it as entry. Okay, and what is the name of my map? Map dot entry set. Okay, this is done. Now after that, inside this, if check for the value, if entry dot get value, okay, whatever value that we are getting, if it is divisible by 2 completely, that is even number of frequencies are there, then definitely we have to just add that into my count. Okay, definitely we can use that. Count is equal to count plus entry dot get value. So let me copy this, entry dot get value. This is done. And in the else part, if it is odd, then I have to use the even number. Na? Count is equal to count plus get entry value minus 1. Okay, so see here frequency of E is 5 now, so I am using it for 4 times, even number of times. That is why this value, odd value minus 1. Okay, this is done. And here since this is a odd frequency, so I am going to modify my has odd as true. Okay, I am going to update it. This is done. Now after that, if has odd, okay, if this value is true, then I'm just going to add 1, because we can just use one frequency. Now count is equal to count plus 1. This is done. And in the end we have to just return count. Okay, so now let's try to run the code. So see, all the test cases has been accepted. Now let's submit it. So see, our solution is accepted, right? So for this problem, since we are iterating over all the characters one by one to count the frequency, so here we are using of and time complexity. Then again we are iterating over our map one by one, okay, and checking if the frequency is odd or even. Okay, so overall time complexity for this one is of n, right? And the space complexity is also going to be of n, since we are using our map, right? And in the map we are feeding the values, right? So time complexity and space complexity both are going to be of n. Okay, so I hope that you guys are able to understand today's problem. If you guys still have any doubts, then please feel free to ask in comment section. Till then, keep coding and keep practicing. Meet you guys in the next video. Thank you. Bye bye.